What's up guys? Kami
DOLLA and welcome to second episode of
Look, di mana kita akan membincangkan pasal masalah hubungan masalah. Yes, relationship advice and issues basically lah untuk episod ni. Look at this. So guys, untuk start episod ni, first naklah tanya. Since we are talking about relationships, you all pernah experience any kind of relationships in your life?
Sabronzo. Kenapa lah?
I mean, we have
Nani
to.
does it?
If we want to advise, first we have to know if it's coming from someone yang dah berpengalaman ataupun tak.
Yes, but I
You
think
never
but
Yes.
Oh yeah?
she's on number.
She's on cloud 9.
50.
Number 50?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. So yes lah jawapan dia.
Combine, kita orang punya experience tinggi ya. Combine.
Like 70 tahun macam tu lah.
Oh,
Pasal.
70 tahun experience saya.
Combine.
Yeah. Okay, so now that
certified
korang
love doctor.
certified love doctors. Look at that. Wow,
Look at
guys.
that.
So, to start off lah, since you guys dah tahu kita orang semua berpengalaman we should just start dengan soalan pertama
Okay,
Yo.
jom.
Okay, so kita nak tahu.
Kita orang
Kita nak tahu. Apakah
Kita orang ke you?
kita orang ke dia dan nak tahu?
dia orang nak tahu.
Ada orang. Cakap ada
The
orang.
question is from it's Mekarina.
Hi Mekarina. Kelena boleh.
Isn't it? It's me, Karina.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi Karina. Alah ni
It's me, Karina. Oh, sorry. I thought it's Mekarina.
Karina
Which could have been a very beautiful name, by the way. But okay, soalan dia. What is the number one thing you look for in a partner? So in Malay, what that would be is apakah satu perkara or satu characteristics yang anda cari dalam
Pasangan anda.
Pasangan anda betul.
Pasangan anda.
Oh, the Malay A+.
Wow.
Okay.
Malay A+ are you?
Plus becomes hashtags.
Okay, we should start with Angel this time, I think.
Oh, kenapa?
Apa you fikir?
No, I was like thinking,
Plus guys.
Apa ni? Jawab lah, Aina jawab. Okay, so number one thing aku tak tahu macam mana nak translate kepada.
English, go.
Okay. So family oriented first.
What's family oriented?
Yeah, pause. Oh, kind of wide Sorry guys.
Just insert that. Don't need. Don't need to cut. Just insert that, please.
Okay. Sorry. I terlock. Oops.
Ayo.
Distracted.
Don't give it to her. Don't give it to her.
Okay. Jawab soalan.
Okay, yeah, family oriented number one. You know why? Because I feel like it's important that my partner also loves my parents and my family at the same time. So like if this, like I want my partner to be in long term with me, and I want my partner to understand my family and loves my family as much as I do. So if that person like takes effort to like macam talk to your parents, like first time meeting them, right? Kalau this guy is like, hi, I'm who, that would really touch my heart, because I like guys who are like
Close to your parents?
forward, like straightforward, like they don't like, oh, I'm shy lah, don't want to like talk to your parents ke apa.
Conserved
I'm
for some
scared.
reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
cannot.
when it comes to family and like parents and things like that, I feel like I want that person to be brave.
Put effort lah.
Yeah, put effort. Yeah.
Nampak lah. So that's the one
That's the one. One and
One
only.
susah lah.
Okay, I think we stick to one now. We stick to one so that
One thing lah. One thing.
Nak cari one thing tu memang susah.
One thing.
Okay, you go.
One thing
One thing about you. Say in the way. Sing it.
Takkan. Okay, tak apalah. Okay. So, one thing for me I rasa would be dia kena all rounder lah.
jangan.
Kan lah.
Such guy.
Satu tapi banyak.
Jangan.
Kan lah.
Janganlah.
lah.
So
Okay.
greedy.
Orang dia kena, okay, hati dia kena jernih. Baik.
Wow.
Baik. What is that?
How do you know
Pure.
Okay, that's how I know. Macam ni. Dia suka buat macam benda-benda yang is very you
Serious
can tell,
Dia suka buat
you
macam
can
mana.
tell that he is a nice person sebab dia buat benda-benda yang the small things, you know, like not like dia cakap dengan orang dengan cara yang lemah lembut, you know, with some you know,
Soft spoken lah.
soft spoken, but and you know, they do nice gestures, like, you know, small things, like maybe they
Remembering your
they-
favorite coffee.
Yeah, yes, or like, you know, something like macam sedekah, like, you know, like you
Sedekah is what?
it's like, you know, like
Out of the good of your own heart.
you know, no, sedekah is like
Genuine.
charity,
Oh,
like you do like,
charity.
Is it
you know?
genuine?
huh? No, it's sedekah. It's like, you know, when you see like a beggar,
Oh, like
like when you see
is
a
there a
beggar.
word for this?
Okay, and then?
Dia tak apa.
Yeah,
You know,
she
like
gets it.
small things like that. Like you have your heart is macam they care about other people besides himself.
Oh, faham.
Yeah, that's the point
That's
lah.
very
Say
That's the
lah,
point lah.
alah,
Yeah, I got to the
sedekah-sedekah,
point lah.
weh.
Point dia adalah dia kena kisah pasal orang lain selain diri dia.
One thing about him.
That is alive. You?
One thing is hard. you're
I
right.
told you.
Yeah.
All rounder.
Easy.
But you have to.
Okay, you? You have answer
Okay, you
first,
fikir
you go
dulu, fikir
first.
dulu.
I don't have.
Syasha got answer lah tadi, I tahu. Okay, panas.
Panas lah tiba.
Tiba-tiba panas.
One thing, maybe understanding kot.
Oh.
Towards you ke macam mana?
Towards me and my work and everything.
that's
lah.
important.
Yeah, sebab he have to understand lah my work.
Your
and
situation.
our situation.
Yeah,
And sometimes we women kita ada our ups and downs, you know.
Oh,
Our
faham.
mood swings,
Especially you,
yeah.
Faham.
So understanding that would be.
Dia
Your number
saling
one.
My number
saling
one,
memahami.
Dia tak boleh bila I
Yes.
mood swing, tiba-tiba dia pun mood swing together.
Oh, tak boleh.
Tiba-tiba dia marah you pula.
She needs to have someone to take care of.
Yes.
Faham.
You kena tengok Syasha yang tengah marah tu. You tak boleh marah. You kena sayang lagi.
Kalau dia baling something at you,
You kena
just
tangkap.
dodge.
You tangkap, bro.
You dodge and then you hug her.
You catch it and you kiss it. Okay. How about you?
Cannot. Okay. Mine, I think I summarized it to knows how to love me.
Your love language lah. Your love language.
Okay.
Because I need reassurance.
What kind of love is this? Huh?
Reassurance.
Reassurance.
Hey, you, apa you?
I want to know how to love you. Tak, kita nak tahu sebab dia kata kena tahu macam mana nak menyayangi diri dia.
Betul.
Macam mana tu?
Apa soalan ni?
TMI ya?
It's similar to your
Oh, to me,
to
okay,
your
tak apa.
thing,
It's
where
okay.
it's just like they remember small things about you. And when giving gifts, it's all about the thought.
Yes, saya.
Question?
Little things, benda-benda yang kecil.
Yes, the small things like giving gifts. I enjoy someone yang
Hadiah.
they know
dengar
how to
tu,
put it
hadiah.
in their thought. You know, like oh, she
iDOLLA.
actually needed this, or I remember that she needs this or wants this.
Faham.
Begitu.
Yang okey lah, dia ada
I can set password lah. Walao eh.
waliau come on.
I can just touch my
Or maybe
phone
it's
lah.
face recognition.
Actually, this
Oh, you let me.
this Chinese. No, this next question is good.
You nak tanya?
This next question is good. You should
Nak,
answer.
nak. Nak
Oh, tak, dia nak already.
Okay lah, okay lah.
Okay, dah soalan ni daripada Daniel Zurushdi.
Okay.
He asked, macam mana nak break up?
Oh.
Wow, what's the reason?
What you mean?
Asking for
Why
a friend.
tiba-tiba nak break
Okay,
up
wait.
kalau
Why you want to leave the
What
girl?
is the common way you break up?
Common way I break up
ask
Common
the
way sub break up is
Yang
suddenly
ni tak bagus lah.
saya tak wujud dalam dunia ni. What
That's
happened to
not
her?
good. That's
Posting
not
lah.
good.
It's
Itu
what we call
bukan
ghosting.
itu cara yang tidak sihat. Okay guys.
Pontianaking.
Of course sekarang ni kita okay, kita dah grow up and we know how there's better ways to deal with the situation. Tapi in the past lah, that was the way. And let me tell you, itu bukan cara yang baik. Okay, so sekarang ni I think kalau cara untuk break up untuk sub is you know kita duduk first, kita kena duduk face to face. Bukan oops cannot bukan through video call ke Skype ke apa ke, no. Kita kena duduk face to face, nangis pun face to face, dia
Kenapa
nangis
you
pun tak apa. Ha?
Tak duduk dengan I.
Sebab I tak break up dengan you. So tak apa.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Apa dia?
I'm telling lah how to break up now. So
Okay,
first you
continue,
kena bagi tahu cara, like not cara. Kenapa? Why? Kenapa you tak?
Reason.
Kenapa you nak break up? Walaupun maybe dah 100 kali you bagi tahu kenapa you nak break up, tapi tak apa. This is the
Conclusion.
last time.
Conclusion.
So yes, conclusion. This is the end. So you say whatever and then he or she will say whatever. Okay? try your best to saling memahami each other punya perspektif dan berpisahlah dengan cara yang aman dan damai. Itu saja.
Yes, and you know what's important? Kalau the other party tak faham, you have to
Banyak parti yang tak
No,
faham.
you banyak.
Banyak
So
juga.
you kena be confident with yourself and know that this is what is better for
For
me.
you.
So you're gonna decide. I'm not gonna turn back today.
Janganlah fall into time tu dia kasih janji-janji mereka pada masa depan Tak boleh. Kita dah kasih banyak masa untuk berubah.
Tapi kena fair juga.
Kena fair lah.
Gotta give
Kena fair lah.
that person
Tapi-
time.
How about you guys?
Tak, kalau macam mana nak break up kalau this person is avoiding you. Like kalau let's say I'm this guy and you are the girl and I know
I'm like,
that
no, don't comment me. I don't want
like,
to break
yeah,
up.
like the guy knows that you want to break up tapi but he doesn't want
He's
to.
running away lah.
He's running away from
It's
it.
called
Macam mana nak?
forget him.
Then run lah, bye.
Yeah,
You
but-
run, you
but
be
like
alone.
that,
I mean, there's no other cara, just through text lah.
You just say I want to break up with you and then you
Not
chow.
a good idea though.
But do you guys think that breaking up is a one-sided thing? Like if let's say you feel like it's not it, then he's avoiding it, then should you
He's
just
already avoiding you. You know what I mean? Macam you
no,
can't
no.
even resolve
What
it.
if he's like talking to you, but avoiding that question?
Then you say, why are you avoiding me?
Like you keep texting.
Why are you avoiding my question?
Like you keep texting like, oh I want to break up already, and then he's like, babe, jomlah pergi makan.
Okay.
How?
Pergi makan seorang-seorang Please, bye. No.
Who is
Cannot,
going to
cannot,
eat with him?
Exactly, no.
Tapi
cannot.
that thing like lama-lama akan datang juga because the love is not there anymore.
Yeah,
kan?
he has to face
so
it.
dah tak
Shasha
sincere
memang.
dah.
Shasha. That's right, Shah.
Yes.
Come on, sincere love.
But I don't think that you should give him the chance to be the one to break up with you.
True.
After that avoiding.
True.
Yeah.
You should be the one.
What do you? How do you?
Yeah,
Cara Shasha break up?
show us.
Curious, you
Shasha
know?
break up.
Curious.
Curious.
Back then very immature lah, macam through text lah. That's what I said.
Through text lah. Tak apa.
Tapi
Cik, tak
definitely
apa.
jangan ghosting lah. Tu sakit tu.
Yeah,
Kan,
that's
dia
sakit
sakit kan?
Nobody's resolved with that.
Yeah.
Wait, have you guys ever broken up with
Okay, I
people?
think
Usually
your
it's
phone.
you guys break up ke that person break up with you?
I've never been broken
Dua-dua
up
dia.
with.
Means what?
Like,
That person has
I've
never.
never had another person break up with me.
I always have other person break up with me, because I'm not the one to.
It's okay, I will never break up with you.
Yeah, same.
Thanks. Love you guys.
Anyone want to ask?
Yes.
Don't meet me one to one because I don't want to break up with you.
Yeah, don't. It's okay. Don't worry, don't
Later
worry.
she say, want to break up? Jom minta su.
No.
Okay.
That's the
Pergi makan
solution.
sama-sama.
Me or
Jom
you?
masak.
Okay, soalan seterusnya daripada @RavMNS. Should women pay for the first date?
No.
Sepatutkahnya wanita bayar untuk
Tak
date pertama?
sepatutnya.
Good job, Sab.
Thanks.
Sepatutkahnya? What the?
Sepatutkahnya.
Tak sepatutnya.
Adakahnya?
Sepatutkahnya?
Sepatutnya.
Tak,
Whatever lah
Patutkah wanita bayar untuk first date?
Okay, yalah. Faham lah ya.
President Malay 2022.
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh Tak boleh. You?
I think it's okay je.
No, actually I think it's a Dutch.
Yeah,
Best
actually,
solution.
bayar
First
full
date?
tak lah.
I feel like siapa ajak, dia bayar.
Yeah,
That's
betul.
right. That's right.
But
Agreed.
takkanlah the girl wanna ajak.
Yeah.
Can also lah. But it's just like
Tak lah.
sometimes.
That I feel like that should be the understanding siapa ajak dia bayar. But if the guy insists to pay, go for it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's fine.
Agreed. I mean, that is out of his own goodwill
Yes,
that he
that's
decided
right.
to say,
Tapi macam
I
Just
like
keep
you.
talking at this point.
Tapi macam not
Yeah,
fair tau
it's
bila
gonna
macam like macam the whole day kan, pergi date kan. Takkan dia nak bayar for everything, pergi
Betul
tengok
ke?
wayang, pergi makan. Maybe he pay for the makan, the girl pay for
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
pay,
yeah.
I pay this and then
Bekerjasama,
you pay.
Macam tu,
bekerjasama
it's
pun
okay.
boleh lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I like it lah.
Yeah, I like it like that.
Takkan
also.
satu hari Shasha nak makan 5,000 ringgit wagyu. Lepas tu, laki tu kena bayar 5,000
Yeah,
ringgit wagyu.
It's macam
Kan
common
ada
sense lah.
5,000 what you apa?
What you? What you?
Okay,
What
but
you?
the thing is like, but the thing is like, if let's say that person knows already they're gonna eat what you, then they have to take responsibility, you know? Cause takkan you choose a place and then you like, know that you don't know that it's gonna be this expensive kind of thing, you know?
Okay lah. So it's mix. It's a mix.
Yeah. Everyone has their own thing.
Yes.
It's a Dutch.
So there's no like, tak ada satu jawapan yang macam yes, wanita kena bayar ataupun lelaki kena bayar. Tak ada.
Jawapannya, communicate with your partner.
Komunikasi adalah
betul.
penting. Ya.
Kalau dapat understanding that, you know, I'm gonna pay today, he's gonna pay today, what's fair?
Betul.
Kena faham both side
Sides.
punya situasi.
Yes.
Communication is key. Okay?
And I pernah, you know, my friend told me once that dia pergi on a date, he's a guy. And then dia suruh the girl bayar to see if the girl punya reaction.
Was it the
macam
first
What
date?
friend is this? Do I know this friend?
Was it the first date?
mana. Huh?
Saya tak suka orang test-test
Wow,
I.
don't
Yeah.
test
Wait,
test
what
stuff
again?
like
Say
that.
Tak boleh test-test.
Yeah, dia keluar dengan this one girl.
Oh, that's not good.
And then dia
Why you
test
testing
this
me?
girl.
Eh, you bayar?
Suruh bayar.
Like, what
Yeah. What is about that? Macam test lah tengok this girl
Just
react
tanya
macam mana.
je, like
the
you wanna
commitment dia.
pay like that.
Ha. No, just ask her to pay.
Or ask her to pay.
Apakah motif dia?
Just to test the girl.
To see kalau perempuan tu nak keluarkan duit dia untuk bayar
No,
untuk
but
you. That's the-
as a girl, you takkan bayar kalau
So
dia
kalau
cakap
perempuan tu
bayar.
tak nak bayar, maksudnya apa? Tak suka?
You know what I'm saying?
Tak worth it? You know what I
No
mean?
lah, macam like, will this
Would
girl
it-
be
Don't
with
hang
me?
out with this
Would
friend
it-
is a red
No,
flag.
will this girl be with me walaupun I tak ada duit kind of thing lah.
I rasa benda, tapi I rasa
another time.
benda-benda macam tu, you tak boleh test masa first date tau.
Yeah.
Sebab tak ada cinta, tak ada whatever. There's no substance or
It's
no
still getting
Sebab
ground.
each
baru
other.
nak kenal.
Yeah, so that might rub you the wrong way lah, to be honest. It would rub me the wrong way.
If
If
Jangan
I knew I was
test
being
the
tested
water.
lah.
Yeah,
Jangan
that
test the
makes
water.
Yeah, jangan
Not
lah.
that-
At least not on the first date or something lah. You know, test when it's like texting ke apa ke, like
But you
not
could-
face to face kind of.
Texting ah?
You
Can
guys
you pay
text
for me?
No, like
Can you pay for my car?
You test like their not to
Car
say
terus
test
kan?
This
lah.
month lambat bayar.
Not to say test.
about
it's
my
just
fuel.
Like, it's just like knowing how their personality is. Like asking like, would you pay for your first date kind of thing. Like this kind of opinions. That's how I categorize it
okay
as
lah.
testing.
Okay.
Faham, faham. Okay, Syah.
Okay, Lukman Shi tanya. Is replying her fast a good thing?
The whole thing again.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Maybe kalau orang tu dia macam lebih busy, kalau dia tak dapat reply, I don't think it's a bad thing. Tapi
But
kalau
the
you
thing
reply
is,
good, good
nobody's
pula
ever
dah.
too busy.
Kalau you
no one is ever too busy.
tak, katanya dia dalam meeting ke, kelas ke, apa ke. Kalau dia tak dapat reply immediately.
No, but the important part about that is that you let
That person.
the
know.
partner know that you're in meeting class,
Oh yeah, of course.
so that the partner can faham.
Okay lah, faham lah,
Kan?
faham. Ya. Betul juga.
If you're just like, oh, I don't reply.
As fast as you can lah, tapi tak adalah sampai 3-4 jam you partner you macam tak tahu apa terjadi kepada anda, you know,
Mati
risau ke,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And no update about location.
Location pun tak ada. Track my location ke, nothing.
Cannot relate because I reply so late, so I don't expect
Oh,
anything
yeah.
from you.
Oh,
my God.
you macam tu eh?
Wow.
Are you a fast
I can
replier?
relate.
Yes.
You?
No, I'm okay.
You?
Depends.
So yes or no?
Saya efficient. So, ada lain manusia, lain cara.
For me,
I'm a
depends
pretty
on
fast
the
replier.
person. Siapa yang I text.
No lah, must be your significant other lah.
Significant ada. Tak juga.
Then who?
I mean,
I know that in this group definitely you don't reply me. That's for sure.
Faham. Okay,
She
so
reply nobody lah.
so jawapannya
like me.
adalah is it good
It's a
or bad?
Capricorn thing.
It depends.
Or
It's
bad.
good lah.
Up to you
It
lah.
can be good
Up to
lah,
you.
okay?
Actually
Up
macam
to you. Suka hati lah.
it works if both of you are late texters.
Oh.
Yeah, it works.
So apa bila 12
So kita orang kena find a
12
person
hours later.
Only
Yeah,
have to
at
find somebody that's a late texters, you know.
Yeah,
have to find people that
hi
are fast.
at 9 a.m. Hi at 9 p.m.
Ya tu.
Yes.
Boleh lah.
Hi.
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 Buat apa?
When you want to sleep, when you want buat apa next day? Eating breakfast.
No, but you kena faham juga macam some people have different types of jobs that
Yeah, some people are long distance relationship then like
time
hi
difference.
hi.
Yeah, tapi if it's long distance relationship, I feel like texting is important. lah.
Yeah, to keep
Yeah.
that relationship
Should be fast
together.
Alive.
Yes.
But if it's sleeping cannot fast lah. I understand also lah.
Yeah.
That's why there's such thing as sleep calls.
Oh, I see.
experience. Faham.
First time I dengar.
TikTok ada lah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your FYP is that? Oh,
FYP is that.
Okay.
You can tell lah.
It's cat lah.
Soalan seterusnya.
Okay, soalan seterusnya daripada Aurora.3V07. Okay, what if you are the red flag dalam relationship tapi
Ayah.
tak notice? What?
Susah tu. Macam mana you tahu anda red flag tapi tak
Like,
notice?
I have like the math thing.
Yeah.
What if you are the what?
Then that means you kena surround yourself dengan orang yang care for you. Yeah.
Macam mana nak tahu sebab you dah tak notice?
That's what I'm
tell
saying.
them.
Yeah,
People tell
because
them.
then they will tell
Oh,
you.
dia ada.
Kalau you bagi tahu masalah you pada let's just say kawan-kawan you ataupun your significant other, sometimes you have to dengar, okay, walaupun it's not something yang you nak dengar, something
That's
yang
true.
is about you and you rasa macam tak lah, I'm not the problem, no. But sometimes maybe you are the problem, girl or guy. So you know, like you just have to listen and then maybe try to internalize it. Is it true? You kena reflect. That's the most important. You have to self-reflect when people tell you something. And then kalau betul, then you notice lah. Then you have to do something about that. How about you guys?
I mean, almost 100% of the time is something yang you tak nak dengar.
Of course.
Probably.
The truth hurts sometimes, you know.
Yes.
But of course.
I actually like broke up with this person because he
Told you your red flag.
no, he was a red flag, and I told him, and he didn't accept it. So it made my life
Hell.
super like it impacted my life a lot because he didn't wanted to like hear and like accept that that's a bad thing, and then correct it or
And then
like,
he will say, no, you are the red flag.
yeah. So there's like gaslighting and
No, but
shit.
you know what? That is the confusing part.
Gaslighting.
Yeah, but that is the confusing part about relationships, kan?
Yeah.
Sebab you don't really know. Sometimes you're in the heat of the fire. You could be doing some toxic stuff. He could be
Yeah.
doing some toxic stuff. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but I think self-reflection, everyone.
Yeah.
Self-reflection.
Like even if you are in a relationship, when you have your individual time, you should still self-reflect yourself in the relationship. You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you the type that looks, you know, like you look at your own flaws or you look at other people's flaws? You think there's different types of people.
I feel like number one, it is definitely easier to see other people's flaws,
Yeah,
and it takes effort to, you know, evaluate yourself, and you actually have to think about, oh, okay, how was I reacting in this so and so situation or whatever. But when you know, sometimes dalam hubungan ni ada sometimes situation yang tidak beberapa bagus, and at that time I'm kind of forced to look at myself as well, because it cannot be the other person is the only one yang salah all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be part of the problem as well sometimes. So, yalah, to grow, you know, untuk nak hidup lebih damai. Tak habis dengan damai.
Damai,
Peaceful
peace.
lah, peace.
Journey.
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 What you say just now?
Yeah, journey lah.
Okay, Shah is
Moving
now
on.
in charge of the question.
Yes.
Okay, you lah.
Oh, actually read the next question. Ya Allah.
Yeah, my
Oops.
phone lah.
Yes, okay. Okay. So soalan seterusnya daripada @farzh.hs.
Oi.
Siapa
Yes.
blocking Mamat ni? Yes, tapi soalan dia
How do you
adalah
know it's a Muhammad?
How to say girl?
Huh? Mina ni?
Mina. Oh.
okay.
Nah.
Soalan. What turns you off in a relationship? Okay. In BM?
Your red flags.
Faham kan?
Your
What basically
bendera.
benda yang you tak suka dalam relationship
Merah.
lah.
What turns you off?
What turns you off?
That's tough.
Turns you off.
Like, is it a one thing?
Yeah, if you gaslight me, that turns me off. What I was saying. What I was
Example
saying
of
just now.
gaslight?
Like I'm expressing my emotions, and then you tell me you suppress my emotions,
Like,
and you tell me I'm
react
wrong.
violently or
yeah,
something.
but that is my emotions. How can you tell that my emotion is wrong?
Yeah.
That's something that, what is it?
Turns you off.
Turns me off. Yeah.
Cool. How about you guys?
I mean, are we gonna like just avoid the main ones, which is like cheating?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
we
I think
can-
so.
That's normal.
Okay,
right? I mean, you
so-
could say it if it relates.
But
to you.
memang it's like that's the
The
main-
biggest lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just say
You can
that.
say it, you can
It's
say it.
fine.
Before like cheating, mesti ada like small thing yang
So we focus on the small
that-
small
yeah,
things.
the
Small
small
things
one.
lah.
need to think lah.
Think
Turn
that
off
there's-
I rasa turn off
Or what is something that makes you like distant yourself from that person ke macam mana?
Oh. Kalau dia macam manipulative.
Oh, that's
In what
true.
way though? Emotional, physical ke mentally?
I feel like no, actually not manipulative. Manipulative falls under like I think mental abuse. Because
It does.
I mean, of course, any type of abuse is bad.
Yeah.
And thank God I have not experienced any physical abuse. That's good. But mental
God.
abuse, right? Benda ni dia macam very very subtle. You tak perasan pun that it's
Yeah,
happening. Tapi in the long term dia akan terbawa-bawa kepada hubungan you yang seterusnya and just how you carry yourself in life. You know what I mean? And the perspective you have on people you're going to meet in the future. So it all affects it. So yeah, I don't like people yang macam who would bring you down, you know, tell you that you're not worth it or like just be mean to you for no reason, especially coming from a boy or a girl, dua-dua pun tak okay.
Yeah.
So that's not a good sign.
Betul?
I think someone yang selalu tengok like the negative side of things.
Oh, that's true.
Like, let's say we were having fun somewhere and then a mistake happens. That person could blow it out of proportion and be negative about it, you know what I mean?
Muka masyam je.
Yeah, or
The whole night kan. Boleh, man.
2 weeks later, still like this.
But remember that one day?
It was January 5th. No. But I mean like negativity as in like even in their point of view in their life. You know,
Like something bad, like you tak boleh move on.
yeah.
You know, but not just tak boleh move on, but I
It's
feel like
negatively
They don't
affect
learn
you.
it.
Yeah.
Don't learn from it either.
Yeah, and it affects you also.
Betul. That's very betul. Tak, I rasa benda-benda macam ni as the other person, your pasangan yang tengah experience this from you, dia pun akan rasa drained. You know, sebab you punya energy akan off.
Yeah.
Okay, and you tak perasan walaupun you rasa itu diri you je yang mengalami, but no, your partner is also experiencing it because you don't realise that when you are communicating with your partner, don't have to communicate also, your presence pun dah buat orang punya negative energy.
Kalau hari-hari macam ni.
I think
Betul lah.
something good about Dollar fun fact is that none of us are like that.
Yeah, we're not like that.
We try to bring it up, you know. Turn up. you.
You and you.
I rasa if that person macam always think about dia je.
Oh,
Self-centered.
so-
In the relationship.
yes.
Sebab when it comes to relationship, right, it's dua orang punya opinion. It's not
Yeah,
just you know.
Not just
so
you.
I think bila dia self-centered and rasa macam, oh, you tak pernah faham I always think about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I macam,
Like his ego first, his pride first kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's why you love me, right?
no,
Because I always.
I love you. Okay, next question.
Okay, soalan seterusnya daripada
I love you, I love you.
nna.dwyaa. Opinions on teenage relationship. Okay, so
puppy
at this
love.
point kita orang don't qualify as
Yeah, we're
teenagers
kinda past
already.
that.
So we've all experienced
What?
teen lah.
Like below
Close to-
18. Below 18.
Below 18.
Yeah, below 18, 19, teen. So we are all past that. And what are your opinions on teenage relationships?
Actually, I think teenage relationships are a very good thing in a way, as long as it doesn't really like go too deep. But I feel like teenage relationships are something that is like eye-opening, you know? Because which one of you don't have teenage relationship? You don't have, okay. But for like people who had like puppy love, I feel like that's your first encounter to love. It's like a very wonderful thing. It's like, oh, like I
Yeah, but
find
I'm
this
gonna
guy
marry
cute.
this guy.
Yeah, you know, but like it's like you don't know anything about it yet, but it's like your first
It's very
eye-opener.
on the surface.
Yeah, and it's very just journey. You
Very
know?
pure, very
Journey.
pure.
Yeah.
Very journey.
Pure. What do you guys think? I have to think about it.
I think it's tough because I have friends that are like 7 years in a relationship from like high school or
And
something.
got married, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's tough.
It could be a thing. It could be a.
I think it just depends dekat orang tu kot.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, teenage.
She's like,
It's not it.
Well, my personal experience of my teenage relationship was the worst, but I'm not gonna be biased. So I feel like whatever relationship you get into as a teenager, just know I feel like emotions are very much so heightened at that period in time. I mean, I feel like teenagers' hormones are like off the roof.
they're all over the place.
Yeah, but take it slow, you know, and still enjoy your years. Don't not to say don't commit, but don't lose yourself because you're still young.
Yes. Yes.
And still enjoy life. I wouldn't suggest you to be so cooped up in it.
so serious about it.
Yeah,
Serious about
I mean, try to find a good balance between your relationship and you punya growing up teenage experiences, you know? And try not to find or get into anything that's too controlling because
toxic,
that's not
toxic,
good.
no.
That's the time you have to grow and experience life and just have fun with your friends and stuff. So yeah, just have fun. If you can have fun with your partner in your teenage years, I think that's even greater.
What you went through?
Just be
Why
careful.
was it the worst?
Be careful, girls and guys.
Like
Why,
one
ah?
element that made it the worst.
Because it's bad. Because let's see how. It's a long story, bro.
Was it the
Okay,
youth?
shorten
Was
it.
it the youth that made you
It
not
was
aware?
it was the immaturity from both sides yang
Oh,
buat
faham.
dia tak sihat. And at the time it was my first relationship or whatever, so sama tak tahu what was good, what was bad, what was wrong, what was right.
Were you
know
like
how it
all
was
in?
supposed to be.
Were you like all
I mean,
in?
of course, I feel like in every relationship I get into, I'm always all in because I don't feel like it's fair if I get in a relationship and there's like I just give it like half of my effort. But there was a lot of red flags lah yang tak dapat cam, which has affected me up until today. But you know, a lot of lessons learned as well. That's all a part of life.
It comes with experience to identify.
It does.
certain
But don't
red
beat
flags.
yourself up for it. If something bad happens to you, just always be positive. It's gonna be better.
Yeah. But like, be careful, because what you go through might just prolong in your life
Yeah,
and
it might
just be
affect
part
you.
of your life.
So be careful, guys and
If
girls.
you rasa tak sihat, memang benda tu tak sihat for you.
Yeah.
Dah.
Yeah.
Just get out. Yeah.
Don't
Trust
ignore
your
the red
gut.
flags.
Trust
Jangan
your
ignore.
gut.
Betul.
Yeah.
Bendera merah.
Bendera
Jangan
merah.
Bendera merah.
There's ada certain orang
Merah,
macam
merah.
lagi merah lagi better, no?
Whoa.
What is that? It's not Chinese New Year, okay?
No.
Next.
Next,
Oi.
okay, daripada user B_0489. Is it okay to be labelled as playgirl if we were in a relationship but have lots of guy friends?
Depends.
Wait,
On-
is it
As
okay to
play
be,
girls
To be
and
labelled as
friends?
is it okay to be is it okay to be labelled as playgirl
kalau you ada banyak kawan lelaki.
and you're in a relationship?
Tapi you
faham,
in a
faham.
relationship.
So like you're very friendly with.
Siapa yang panggil you playgirl ni? Adakah itu pasangan anda ataupun orang
Why
lain?
you ask me?
Okay, how about
It's important.
It's like she knows.
give two answers?
Siapa?
Okay.
Kalau your significant other,
Tak okay. Sebab kenapa? Sebab sebelum you masuk dalam hubungan tu dengan dia, you dah tahu dia ada banyak kawan lelaki. Kalau you tak suka, jangan cuba nak change her or like try to cut her off her friends. No, because she knows them probably longer than she knows you. You know, so it's not fair to her. Kalau you tak suka, go find another girl who has only girlfriends, and that's just facts.
betul. What if it's other people?
What is other people
Other
labeling?
people, let them lah. Who cares about what they think?
Oh.
As long as you
Okay, what if-
gembira dalam hubungan you.
Or what if it's like macam you just met your friends like through work ke apa ke like school ke, but you've been in a relationship with this guy for a long time.
Oh, so now you have a lot of guy friends.
Now you have a lot of this opposite.
Whoa. That
So you
debate.
didn't know them before you met him, but after you met him.
Then I think still you shouldn't be considered a playgirl sebab I think definition playgirl tu ada some negative connotation to it and you would be doing something bad to be labelled a playgirl. Kalau itu kawan-kawan you sahaja, it shouldn't be an issue.
Depends on the boundary.
Yeah, correct. As long as you're not crossing any boundaries, diorang just kawan-kawan your bros or whatever, should be okay. And your partner should understand lah. I mean, he should be involved also with your friends, you know.
Tapi like tak boleh label as playgirl lah.
No,
Yeah, that's not
playgirl's not the
Because
right
we're
word
not
now.
cheating pun,
No.
kan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Which
With
is not the
with
case,
your
right?
guy
Which is not the case,
don't
right?
do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving
Okay,
on.
moving on.
Moving on to the next question.
Come on, playgirl, let's go.
Playboy card.
Okay, daripada Niti Dahnia, how do you know if he is the right one?
Wow.
You will never know.
You will never know.
Yeah,
Even when you get
You will
married,
never
you never know.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Song Joong Ki, you never know.
Aiman, you will never know.
What? I don't understand.
No,
Say
mine is
someone like
okay.
you never know lah.
You never know.
Exactly.
You just never know.
Sabronzo.
Yeah,
You
someone
never
like
know.
You never
Aiman
know.
Bisa, No.
So basically, you never know. You guys answer.
Yeah,
Yeah
you
lah.
never know.
You
I
never
mean,
know.
I think you know what. Yang paling penting is you get with a guy that has as many green flags as possible that you love about that person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then don't have the mentality yang macam you can change this person, you know.
Yeah, no.
Sebab if dia boleh change sendiri, kenapa dia tak change sendiri?
It's gonna
kenapa
come back.
you kena tolong?
True.
It's gonna come back. That personality trait is
Yeah.
gonna
Maybe
come
dia
back.
berubah nak dapatkan you, after dia dapatkan you, dia go back.
Get back
to-
again.
There it goes.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So jawapan dia is you never know.
But the thing is like maybe it's, sorry.
Tak apa.
She was gonna conclude it, so you.
No, yeah.
Oh, tak. Sometimes it's like that person might feel like, oh, he's the one at that moment, you know.
At that moment.
But then she's in that he or she is in that head space that, okay, he's the one, she's the one. But they will never know how long it goes for. But at that time, like,
Yeah.
obviously he's gonna feel like somebody is
I
the
mean, when
one.
you're in love, everything.
Everything is like,
Yeah.
she's the one, he's the one, you know.
True.
Yeah.
But for me is, I rasa don't overthink it. Go into whatever relationship with whoever. If you rasa for the most part you guys are enjoying each other's company, you boleh vibe dengan dia, okay fine. But also keep at the back of your head yang everyone ada dia masalah masing-masing. Okay, no one is perfect and it's only a matter of thing whether you rasa you boleh put up with it or you don't want to put up with it. But of course, that is something that goes on with time.
Yep.
At the beginning, you will never know, like we said, if they are the right person or not. It takes time, but you have to be patient. No one is perfect, so just keep. Even you are not perfect. I'm not
Yes.
perfect. No one's perfect.
No one's perfect.
No? So mungkin dia pun tertanya, is she the one?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
also, maybe
Yeah.
maybe also just not focus on the phrase, is he the one, is she the one too much in your relationship? Because when you focus on that, you tend to lose that person because you are focusing too much on this situation.
And then you start to notice tiba-tiba.
Yeah,
this
suddenly
thing
got red
turning
flag
up.
pula.
Yeah,
but
maybe
actually
something
don't
like,
have.
does he make me happy? Does she
Yeah,
make me
don't
happy?
question it. Just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
This is just the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Oh no, so sad.
Okay, next question.
Okay, this is gonna be the last question, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
But we'll do this again, maybe next time.
Part 2.
If you guys look at this one,
Look at
Yeah,
that.
if you guys look at this view, if you
Wow.
guys look at this video lah, you know,
Yeah.
make it banyak view, you know.
Yeah.
If not, then look at none.
The view's so
Banyak.
high. Right? The view's so high.
Yeah, the view so,
So
high.
high.
Make sure the view is so high. In a relay, dah bertahun, but bila ajak kahwin and purpose dia tak nak pula, should you give up? Okay, I don't understand this question.
Oh, so
Oh.
they've been together in a long relationship,
Okay.
and now when it comes to the real deal, the marriage and the proposal,
And he doesn't want to.
he doesn't
Yeah,
want
he
it. Doesn't want it.
Oh.
basically like you've
I
been in a
actually know
relationship
this.
for so long, and then when you want to get to the next level, that person just doesn't want to get to the next.
should you
So
give
long
up
is
means the
subjective as
person-
well.
Yeah.
Wait,
berapa lama?
should you
So
give
long.
up means the person
2
that
tahun,
asked to
2 tahun.
kahwin, is it?
2 tahun?
Yes.
Lama ke?
So
She said 2 tahun.
okay, my
Dua
thing.
tahun?
No
Dah
lah,
bertahun.
Oh, dah bertahun. Okay.
Dah bertahun.
Bertahun, okay.
I'm like, girl, that's not that long.
Dah bertahun, maybe. 10
No lah,
years,
apakah dia punya reason? You have to know why. Yeah, why is she not wanting or he not wanting to get married with you?
But what if he doesn't clarify it? And
Cannot.
and he just
Then you
says,
have to
I'm not
ask.
ready.
You're not ready. Then what will make you ready? How long? You tak boleh biar orang tu tertunggu-tunggu forever. It's not fair to them as well, you know?
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah, it's a lot of effort dah put into that relationship dan dah bertahun and stuff. So of course it's not fair. Both have to communicate what they want actually with each other. So
Yeah. It's what you want individually also. Like maybe some people just don't want to get married. Maybe some people's like marriage is the ending for me. It's the happy ending for me. And some people are just like, I don't need to get married to be happy with you. You know, maybe that's his reason, don't know, but you just have to come to a conclusion that
But what
both of
if
you are
this-
happy, you know?
What if this person like scared of commitment?
Yeah, it's get a commitment, right?
I mean, untuk tengok, like, you have to see both sides, you know? Like, you're also hurting the person that you're not wanting to get married to.
Betul.
It's pretty hurtful if you think about it. You've been
Yeah.
wanting and visualizing macam I nak kahwin dengan dia for a long time. But then this person, when it comes down to it, 7 years down the line, this person's like, I'm not ready.
Berapa lama
Pretty
lah
painful.
tak ready?
Yeah,
Lama
betul.
je.
But I think it's like, to answer your question, should you give up?
only you know the answer.
Yeah, only you would know the answer. Because if you feel like this relationship is not worth waiting anymore,
Were there any other
maybe you can-
signs?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe has he been as committed to the relationship as he should be?
Yeah.
Is
She
there
should be.
a Shida in your relationship?
If it's bertahun-tahun, would you be willing to sacrifice the amount of tahun that you spend on this person, on this relationship? Like only you would know.
But at the end of the day, apa yang paling penting is you punya happiness.
Betul.
If you stay in it or you don't stay in it, whichever makes you the happiest, always at this point, because I think it's very it is very jeopardizing to your emotions and your well-being as a person.
Yeah.
Yes. So what you can do is put yourself first.
Betul.
But what confuses me though, I mean, just for a personal
Yeah.
thing, imagine you've been seeing this person for 7 years and you don't even mention it like at all that you've been wanting to get married. You know, you must know earlier that there's something
that's not
difference,
clicking. Yeah, some difference
in the wants. You know, like after 7 years, you're gonna be like, are we not getting married now?
Yeah.
You know.
That's why I think the communication
Yeah.
part is key.
Yeah. That's why I actually know a lot of people that are together for a long time, and people who are close to me, my family and friends. They're together for a long time, but they just shifted to other people and then got married with that person with a shorter amount of time.
Oh god, that
Yeah,
happens
yeah.
a lot.
That
a
happens
lot.
a lot.
So like,
That happens a lot.
yeah. So it's like you just
So konklusi jangan bercinta lama-lama.
yeah. No lah. Conclusive is you just know what your heart
Tak
wants.
tahu conclusion tu. Okay.
So that concludes. Itu adalah semua soalan, guys.
Ya,
Betul
betul.
tak? Check Shasha. Betul tak?
Dah, betul.
Semua soalan dijawab?
Yes.
Okay. So harap-harap kita orang jawab soalan korang as you guys wished, and we wish you all the best of luck in your relationship. And yeah.
And please make sure you look at this video and share it everywhere with all your friends, because if you don't look at this video and it doesn't get views so high, up to like 10 mil, then we will never do
You have to look at this video and also watch it. Don't just
Yes.
look.
Yeah.
No, like, no.
Share it.
Don't just look.
And you gotta look at this video
Action,
together. You look at this video with your family,
Yeah.
your partner,
Your partner, yeah.
Your
See
partner.
whether our answer is right or not.
and you're gonna be like, hey uncle, look at this video.
yeah.
Look at it. Look at it.
When you're in the
Look
Grab,
at it.
when you're in the Grab, make sure you show your uncle. Uncle,
Grab.
you know DOLLA, this video, look at these, they're quite cool.
Yes.
Look at it. Look at it.
And
guys.
yeah, if you want us to answer more questions, then
guys.
maybe
Let
we'll
us
do another one. See you guys.
Look at this. Look at this. Set it, set it loose, set it, set it loose.